কে শেষ করছি আবার দিছি
বুঝলাম বার্সেলোনার বার্গারটা সরাই আমি
এটা না খেলার লাইভ চলতেছে
Nine coming off the previous over of Saad Masood. 36 of the last ball from Liton Dash. The idea was right, fine leg and short square leg was inside.
What was he trying to do? Maybe trying to fire it quicker, shorter length and help himself to a six. It's in position very early.
Catch it as the call and take. Tanzid Hassan Tamim is disappointed, but he has played a great knock.
Yeah, it all happened in slow motion. No reactions from the catcher or the bowler. Tanzid was gutted because it really was a loose delivery. I think he didn't read the extra spin on it. And maybe he was tiring a little bit as well. He was cramping up early in the knock. The flighted delivery, went back, wanted to smash it, hit it straight down the throat of Shine Afridi. Yeah, a bit of an anti-climax, but what a knock. Splendid 100, showcased his talent. And we all believe that he's got a lot of potential, scale, and a real good find for Bangladesh moving forward in one day or even T20 cricket. Outstanding 100, 107 or 107, 194 for 3.
Changes in the
Yeah, the Centurion has departed, but still the platform is set for Bangladesh to post a good total on the board as Tawhid Ridoy, the new man in, comes in for Bangladesh. Over 1,200 runs with 111 50s.
2 minutes for that.
But Abrar Ahmed, his tail is up.
Yeah, it's a mystery spinner there.
Copyright
On action and got it to spin the other way, the wrong one. At a slow pace, did the job. Nice bit of disguise. And this time it's a quicker one. So you'll get that from Abrar. Change of pace.
Good player of spin, Tawhid Ridoy. They need to build another partnership here. They can't afford to lose 1 or 2 wickets from here on, and suddenly Pakistan are back in the game. Still a lot to play for Bangladesh. Yes, the job is half done. They need to put that score on the board. Series deciding encounter.
প্রত্যেক দিন একটা করে লাইভ দেওয়া শুরু করতে হবে
Compared to T20, it is such a long format that there are games within a game. So, you know, even if you've done the first half better, the second half is as important. And the third half, it probably has 4 halves compared to T20 where you only get 2 halves. So the end has got to be electric. And I think Tawhid can provide them with that platform. He is a real talent as well. Single to end the over, and it's 197 for 3.
197 for 3 after 37. Bangladesh just lost the wicket of the centurion Tanzid Hassan Tamim after scoring a runner ball 107. Tawhid Hridoy just came in. And the two batters for Bangladesh will be looking to build up a partnership. Here comes Shaheen. Edged! Just gone past the wicket keeper. Lucky. But Tawhid Hridoy will take it.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that expression from Shaheen Shah Afridi, inches away from the keeper. Beautifully bowled, just making him play away from the front pad was a difficult one. Real tough one for the keeper, really, to gather that.
Shaheen Afridi using that angle really well against the right-hander. Seen how he dismissed Saif Hassan, and now against the right-hander again, coming around the wicket. Charging in, always looking for those runs.
Yeah, it's good to be restless. I mean, there are two schools of, or school of thought saying, one suggesting that you've got to be calm at the crease, and 200 runs, 20 kits provided. Bangladesh 201 for 3. So, and the other mindset is to be restless. Just go for broke. Look to experiment, expand your range, irrespective of whether you're playing T20 or any format. And once again, you see, that's good body language, positive intent. Even when he's blocking, there's a thinking of a rotation of strike. Yeah, not allowing him any width. But Shaheen Afridi has bowled splendidly in this game so far. So he bowled a good tight opening spell, then came back strongly for the second one, and now finishing off 6.4 overs, 1 for 30 on a batting surface is very impressive.
Onto the pads, running the first one hard, looking for the second. Tawhid Hridoy is electric. Easily taken in the end. This is what you were mentioning, Ramesh Bhai, keeping the fielders on their toes.
Got out of jail, so Shaheen Afridi felt like that, but then his feelings were neutralized because of that excellent piece of running. Very good cricket. Gets a thumbs up from Liton Das as well.
Taking his time, Shaheen Afridi. Again, quick run taken, intent was right, and that allows them to take another one, putting the fielders under some pressure. A couple of runs to finish the over. After 38, Bangladesh 205 for 3. Seven bowlers used so far for Pakistan. 3 of them on top has been successful. But at the moment, the bowlers and fielders are under some pressure. As Tawhid Hridoy and Liton Das making sure Bangladesh build up a partnership here. That's good. Rotating the strike.
We do a lot of T20 commentary, so this is looking very, very slow. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but you see, I think the batsmen have got to be in that T20 mode now. Wickets in hand, placid track. And so these singles really will not dent Pakistan. I mentioned that earlier also. It's about 4s and 6s at this stage. Or at least take one chance in 6 balls. Yeah, comedy of errors. He was gone, had that hit the stumps, and then overthrow. He's got a rocket arm, Wasim Jr. He's well backed.
Especially Liton Dash. He has faced 25 balls for his 17. Yes, it's understood when Tanzit Tamim was there, he was scoring the bulk of runs. But now you see Tawhid Hridoy reached to 11 of 10. But Liton Dash still taking his time. Seven wickets in hand, 11 overs to go after this. What do you reckon, Ramesh bhai?
Well, either he's building up the momentum for the last bit of act in the last 10 overs, then he may go a little bit quicker. I'm talking of Liton Das, but I think the speed has got to go up a bit, because at this pace they're only going to get less than 300, maybe 270, 280, which will be, you know, a reasonable score, but not a match-winning score.
Or are they looking for the other options to finish out Abrar and then look for the seamers?
It'll be too late. He's still got 2 overs left, so you got to really get cracking right now.
Shot wide. We'll get a couple. And if they go about this rate, as we mentioned, wickets in hand, they need to score more. End of over number 39. Bangladesh 2-1-1 for 3. $211 for 3. Here comes Shaheen Afridi. And quick single taken.
Liton going at a strike rate of 74.07. Far too slow from at least teams' liking.
Oh, not the intention there to hit that hard. Try to make some room. Lucky on that occasion not to get that outside edge.
He's bowled that angle superbly today, the outswinger. And it's a good play from Afridi, because normally when you're facing him, you're always looking to guard your stumps or front pad, because he's good with that in-swinging slanting angle. He's hardly bowled that line today. See that outswinger at this stage. Oh, he's broken his bat. Yeah, I mean, toe ended it, that drive maybe. But that outswinger doesn't allow the weight of the body behind those shots when you're looking to slog the ball or hit it hard. So it's good bowling from Shaheen Afridi. Where did it hit the bat? I think it's fine. So, oh yeah, while dragging the bat, the chip came off. They don't last a great deal, these cricket bats these days, but they're mighty good to use, but don't last the distance. So maybe 2-3 matches on the average.
It's also about the number of matches they play nowadays. T20s, test matches, ODIs. How many bats you used to carry during your playing days?
2 at the most. 2 was a luxury actually, because you know, they were hardwood and you got to break them in before using them. Bit of linseed oil applied on the blade as well, you know, talking of dark ages.
Tawhid Hridoy, the leading run scorer for Bangladesh since 2025. Before this match, he scored 416 runs. And at the moment, Bangladesh need him. They need to score some quick runs.
Yeah, I think a bit of improvisation is needed. Hridoy 13 from 12. That's such a nice ball. Once again, hitting the deck hard, and he's not allowing any width. So this is excellent stuff from Shaheen. Tanzeel was flawless. I mean, some of the shots, look at the balance at the crease. Power balance. Just the flow of the bat through the leg side, through the offside, and bat making a cracking sound. Some great drives. Yeah, a perfect end to a great innings, 100.
And trying to take that quick run. I had the opportunity to speak with Tanzeel Tamim before this game. Scored 100 in the final of the BPL. Scored 100 in the practice match between BCB 11 and the BCL All-Stars. He mentioned the fact that he is looking to construct his innings once he go past the 50. Previously, he tended to throw away his wicket whenever he reached 50. But now he's trying to make it as a habit to make it long.
And also at a good pace. So let's not forget, it was a runner ball 100 against a quality bowling attack. You know, there's Abrar, there's Shaheen Afridi, there is Haris Rauf, 3 quality bowlers.
End of another very good over from Shaheen Afridi. Just 2 coming from it. After 40, Bangladesh 2-1, 3 for 3. We're into the last 10 overs of the innings. Bangladesh have got set mark. Abrar to continue. Confirmation. The bat on the onside. Not
Every time the ball has been hit in the last few overs, it's gone to the fielders. Almost every time. So once again, no pace on that one. And I think whenever he's bowled wrong, when it has bounced more. His top spinners and googlies bounce more than his leggies. Last ball was at 75.8, his slowest.
This is brilliant from Abrar. We're into the last 10 overs of the innings. 7 wickets in hand, and he's making sure the batters remain quiet.
They need a 4 or 6, definitely. They've got to take a risk or two here. If not Abrar, then against pace maybe from the other end. They need a 15-20 run over right now to set them on that 300 target.
Bowling according to his field, Abrar. So far in this over, he's varied the pace really well. End of another decent over from Abrar. Just 5 coming from it. After 41, Bangladesh 2-1-8 for 3. $218 for 3. 9 more overs to go. Skipper Shaheen Shah Afridi opted with another spinner, Saad Masood now. Premeditated on that occasion from Liton Das. No intention to hit the ball hard.
It's risky. He's playing his first ODI, and so being asked to bowl in the 42nd over of the innings. He'll test out his temperament. He's got to bowl his best option, which I think is a wrong one. His legs haven't turned a great deal. His wrong ones have spun more and bounced more.
There you go. Sharp turn coming into the right-hander. He bowls a lot quicker compared to Abrar.
Yeah, it's the back of the hand.
Length has been good as well. Not too full, not too short. Not allowing the batters to use their feet as well.
9 odd overs to get 80. That's the target. In T20, clearly a doable job. In 50 overs, it's still a doable job. It's a fantastic batting surface.
Catch it! Catch it is the call. No. Not the best of timing again. Trying to play against the spin rather going with the spin.
Better off trying to hit him through the offside over cover. It was a wide delivery, and I think it was a predetermined effort. He was already looking to hit it against the line. That's much better. I think it's a better option. That will fetch him a 4. That's a good drive. Better option adopted and gives Hridoy a 4. Innings a bit of momentum.
Yeah, that's a welcome boundary for Bangladesh. They were looking for this. Right option taken on that occasion from Tawhid Hridoy. Eyeing that offside region. 7 coming off this so far. 1 more ball to go. It's too wide. Should be given as wide. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to bowl those wrong guns from a different line. I've not seen leg spinners try their hand at this line for a wrong gun. Ball had a bit of bite and bounce. It's Abrar. He usually does that. Falls over the ball. It's 227 for 3.
I've been noticing they've slowed down. With the position they were in when Tanzid was out there, along with Shanto, things were looking different. Remember, you go back to over number 30, and you were calculating, you double the score there. They were around 160 odd, and with 8 wickets in hand. And then boundaries dried off. Remember, last I was sitting with Athar Ali Khan, it was 28 balls between boundaries. Now the question would come in, but you are 7 in hand. You don't want to save them for another day.
You surely don't. And I've just seen a boundary once in the last 3 or 4 overs. And it's really, it defeats me. I can't understand the thought process, the approach of the 2 Bangladeshi batters there. As you said, at 30, the Australian way of thinking is double the score if you have wickets in hand, which they had. But since then, they've slowed down, trying to drag the ball from turning, which ball that's turning away, to play it on the onside. You can see the tension. Mohammad Ashraful, Sean Tate, all realizing that they should get a move on.
Which is why we were discussing how important it was for Tanzid to stay right till the end, because you got a set batter at one end, and then you can really explore going after the bowling attack. Here the spinners are causing a bit of problem. Again, wide outside off, just outstretching that bat, getting the toe end of it just for a single. 43 gone, 2-3, 1 for 3. Here's the scoring grade, the Manhattan for you, and then now again the leg spinner. Oh, he's got a top edge over Rizwan. This is showing a bit of desperation out here, so maybe they're not really reading him out of the hand, and usually you see the batters trying to go for those sweeps when they find that as the safest option. This is a reverse, in no position.
I must say that we're not giving enough credit to the Pakistan bowlers. And we're talking about getting a move on. Look at the sharp turn he's got. He's been very, very unlucky. The bowler got an edge. Chase on for Abrar. His spinning partner. They're going to go quite well then. That's what's needed. If the boundaries are drying out, there's going to be a lot more running between the wickets. Just evaded. No bat, no gloves. Byes given. It doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come from the Bangladeshi perspective. I think I agree with you, Sikandar. They've got to throw caution to the wind. There's now a time to try and innovate and get a move on. They just cannot die of wandering. Got 7 wickets in hand. Ball is turning, understandably. But they've got to go and be a little more proactive. Not quite sure of the delivery and the turn of the ball once again there.
He is getting exaggerated, turn both ways, the wrong one and this. Getting a bit of bite. The revs on the ball does give it flight as well.
Very impressive. Look at that. Laka 3.7, but Aga Salman 3.1, Saad 2.9. Abrar, who you'd expect to get the most, has been the least of in terms of degree of turns. Maybe a little flatter in the trajectory, but very impressive from Saad, the youngster. From both ends, leggies, really foxing the batters, not being able to read the ball out of the fingers, and realizing which way it's going to turn. Is it the regular one? Is it the googly? Is the slider? Confusing them. Still struggling, still looking for a boundary. The overs are running out. 7 runs so far. They want to finish it on a high, but the Pakistan spinners have other thoughts. I think tight ball in line, making the batter a little confused would be the order. Oh dear, they spoiled it all. After you really start praising the bowling, the bowls one way down the leg side. 4 bonus runs here for Bangladesh.
Yeah, make that 5 with the wide. Rizwan dived all over it. He was actually a little late. Very late on that, but really you spoil your over. First 3 byes and now 5 wides. Otherwise, it's just been singles off the bat. Eventually, a good over now has turned into 12 runs with 1 ball to go.
Turned into a good over for Bangladesh through no effort from the batters.
Top ball to end the over. 243 for 3.
The 7 bowlers used by Pakistan. Just a question for you, Sikandar. Sadakat, 1 over, 9 runs. I know he's given away 9 runs, but that's when the batters were going great guns. It's not been given another over yet. 3 wickets, player of the match in the other game. What do you reckon? What's going through the mind? They've made the ball talk. Gets prodigious turn. Look at the sharp turn back. Not often you see a googly turning square. Very impressive from the young man. Unlucky not to have got amongst the wickets, but there's a man who's been troubling the Bangladeshi batters with some fiery bowling, some accurate bowling, particularly the left-handers. It's really made them hop around. Angled deliveries. 1 for 37. The experienced Haris Rauf comes in for his 8th. Yeah, back to my question to you, Sikandar, about not using him again.
Well, 7 bowlers tried. Everyone's had a fair run, except for Sadakat. I think the captain doesn't like him.
Don't think
I
so.
can't think of any other reason.
No,
well, earlier it was 2 left-handers. We discussed that. So maybe the matchups was not allowing him. Then after that, the turn that you've just shown us, or the rest of the spinners, maybe he doesn't feel. But yeah, I'm with you. I mean, man has got a player of the match award in the previous game. His confidence is sky high, both with the bat and ball. It would be, I can tell you from up here that he would be looking at his captain at the end of every over. Is he calling me? Is he calling me?
The call is not coming, unfortunately, young man, but there's a long way to go in your career.
You can tell he's sad. Look at him. The emotion.
Oh, he wants to get in there because the batters are not really in full swing. They've got to get a move on. Seems so content on pushing and nudging. I can't understand this. We're in the slog overs, the old style of saying things, the last 10 overs.
Well, he's not letting him bowl. We'll let him bowl. That's his wicket. He got the right-hander, then he got Afif, the left-hander. And then look at that delivery to get Rishad right through the gate.
We are trying to get the attention of Shaheen Shah Afridi. Look up on the giant screen, see what Sadakat can do. Oh, this is good bowling. They have really not allowed the Bangladeshi batters to free their arms and play big shots, but this is the time of innovation. You've got to take a few chances. Otherwise, you're going to get bogged down. You're not going to reach a score that's going to be competitive. This is a good batting track. Bangladesh with all the wickets in hand, 2 experienced batters in the middle. Liton Kumar Das in particular, 1 boundary, which you believe in. It's been there for 43 deliveries. Slowed down a little bit, the 4th 50 for Bangladesh.
Yeah, change of pace has worked. Yeah, you can see the progress, the number of deliveries taken to score the 50s. And it has slowed down from the 3rd.
It's needed. It was coming, you could feel it. And the bowler played into its hand, angled the ball, and he helped it on its way to finish the over with a boundary. The 250 comes up for Bangladesh. It's 251 for 3. There you see the quickest 50 of the splits, 47 balls. It's come by virtue of that last ball, and this is the last thing Pakistan need. Giving away buys. 1 over where they gave 8 runs. Well, if it was a direct hit, he'd have been a goner. But the bowler was not coming back behind too quick. Oh, bit of luck.
Yeah, that's good. Soft hands, fielders are pushed back to the rope, so easy 2 there on the onside.
So look at the boundary of the last ball of the previous over. That little angle down the leg side allowed a little flick, helping the ball all its way and getting its first 4. He had hit a 6 earlier. Stepping on the gas at the right time. Youngsters delighted. Flags up. Liton Dash seemed to be content on just pushing and nudging still. And the heat is getting to some of the players. It's quite muggy. Despite the fact it wasn't that much of a warm day when we were out there. The lovely breeze blowing, wasn't it, Sikandar, during the pre-show? Now it's evening, it's quieter, and the sun has gone down and the temperature's gone down. It seems to be feeling the heat nevertheless, because maybe of the pressure created by the Pakistani bowlers. Very relaxed all the way around.
Yeah, that last 50 has been the quickest, 47 deliveries for that. So they just picked it up a little bit in terms of pace. We see there was white buildings there. And now they've got 5 overs left. Just less than 5. Let's have a look at the wickets, Shamim.
Yeah. I think he just threw caution to the wind in the process, threw away his wicket. Saif Hassan, no, not necessary to go dancing down to that ball without really reading the length. This was a superlative delivery from Haris Rafi. It had really been troubling the batters with those balls coming back in and the angle taking it away into the bat. Not for the first time striking the pad on this occasion in front. Rather a loose one from Tanzir Tamim. Short, he seemed to be tiring. And a ball that could have been put away anywhere was sent straight into the hands of Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Nicely played. Just Opening it up. Oh, that's good fielding by the boundary rider. The pickup and the throw, the quick release has stopped the batters from turning around for the second.
Kozigori in the deep, who normally is a keeper, I understand. The effort across the line. Very good. The Tanzid Hassan Tamim has been excellent today. 100 strike rate, 6 4s, 7 6s. And some of them have been really scintillating stuff. When he hit them, the stayed hit. Down the wicket, trying to take the bowler on. Getting maybe, I'm not sure of the bat or the pad. Just scrambles it, manages to get it before the ball reaches the boundary. Look at Rizwan. Was that Rizwan following him too? The keeper showing a lot of intent with the pads on, almost going to the boundary.
Yeah, he realized that Abrar is chasing it, so he might push the ball back. These days, you've got to be fielding in pairs, especially when you're chasing the ball. And it was very smart of him to get rid of that one glove and rush after him. There's been something that's nagging the batter here. Liton Das has been struggling a little bit. He had some treatment going on. Let's have a look at that again now. The single, the ball gets him onto the thigh. In fact, it's not him who faced. Liton Das just turning around for the third. And just slows down in the end. But he is surely struggling. He is not limping. It just seems to be getting a bit of a cramp coming up.
Holding his hamstring, maybe pulled it a little bit during the third run, grimacing in pain. You don't want that. You want him to finish when he can move about freely. And this is going to be really something that's going to be cumbersome for him. He's already struggling to really time the ball and produce the big hits that we expect of Liton Das, 39 of 47. And with this strain or pull or a cramp, it's going to make it worse.
Would be your go-to man if Liton Das is in this condition to come out and talk the ball and get a few boundaries going?
Rashad Hussain, no question about that. He really can talk the ball about. Though Afif and Miraj are there, I think to finish off on a high, you can take a chance with Rashad, because if he makes contact, he's a tall guy, he has long levers. I think he would be an ideal person to come in and get a few quick runs.
Well, send him in. Because clearly Liton Das is struggling at the moment. There he is, all set and ready. Because with the condition Liton Das is in at the moment, so running between the wickets will get hampered. And not only he's having pain, his partner will have to slow down for him.
A lot of them padded up. Miraj, Afif, Rashad. I think we'll just have to wait and see how Liton Das progresses. It's taking their time.
You can see Mushtaq Ahmed there to the right of your screen. He must have loved the amount of turn he's seen today. Must have had a word with Rishad. You might be in the game tonight when your turn comes. There he is to your left, Rishad. Probably the next man in. Afif is there, the captain in the background. Standing there talking to the support staff. And Liton Das is ready to face Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Something's got to give here. He just cannot keep on pushing and nudging and playing defensively. That's not going to be good for the team. I'm sure he realizes with all his experience at this rate, 281. Maybe Bangladesh will be happy with that. But at one point in time, they're looking to go over the 300 mark. And if you're thinking in a T20 mode, which you should be now with so many wickets in hand, throw the bat at virtually everything. There's a lot of batters to come after.
The idea was maybe right. He saw Liton Das moving across. He wanted to get down to middle leg, but just went completely off Shaheen Shah Afridi.
That's one area, Sikandar, I think Pakistan will be a little concerned with the amount of extras given away through wides in particular.
Yeah, 23 extras, 14 wides, 6 leg byes and 3 byes.
Not what is needed. Needed the R is really go for it. Overdone, 46 overs completed, 260 for 3.
Well, let's see. He's taken a single of that first delivery, so now it's down to Ridoy. He's been at the non-strikers for a bit now.
The crowd are getting restive. They can realize that this is not the time to just push and nudge and get the singles. It's time to get a move on. Go for it. Be proactive. Take a chance. Fortune favors the brave. You can't get lucky. Tawhid Ridoy not quite ready. Someone behind the bowler's arm. Well, into the last 5. And T20 cricket terms, 300 is gettable, that's for sure.
It's a good delivery there. Pace on and then right into the toes.
He's been so good to the left-handers. He's been angling the balls in. To the right-handers, he's cramping them for space. Maybe got a little lucky if it didn't hit the boot. Might have gone for wides. But the intentions, the angles, very clear and very, very well bowled by Haris Rauf.
Oh, he's picked that up. It's gone high in the air. Is there no chance? Yes, it is. Finally, the misery comes to an end. Ghazi Ghori takes the catch. I guess the gloves had got the message for him to go after the bowling. Even if you lose your wicket, not a problem. We've got plenty in the dugout. So finally, Pakistan gets another breakthrough.
You can see he's not in his proper elements. He went for the big one. The signs had come from the dressing room, and it was easy for Ghazi Ghori to pick that up, much to the delight of the Pakistan fans. He got a